YouTube, welcome back to my channel. This is Canadian Retro. I've got another trades video here that I've done with Anthony Sill. Now this is a really great YouTuber, you gotta go check out his channel. I have mentioned this before because I've done a trade with Anthony before and that went down smooth as silk, and so is this one. Now usually takes us a little bit longer to do our trades just because there's sort of transit in between kind of thing, because I have to thank Longshot. He basically sends this stuff from the States to the States and saves me a real ton of cash essentially for doing that, because in the end of it, I would have paid triple or quadruple what he has to pay basically down there to send things. So he always helps me out with that on my end, and then brings things back for me, which also saves people sending me stuff on shipping. So I really appreciate when he does that. I really don't want to take advantage of the situation or anything like that, but as long as he's happy to do it, I'm happy to get that help, because it really helps me out with my collection instead of putting money towards shipping, and sometimes really nullifying the point of doing a deal when it comes down to like financial reasons. If you're putting more into it in shipping than things are worth, then it's kind of not really worth your time sort of thing. So that's the state of Canadian shipping right now though, and I gotta thank Longshot for helping me out with that, because he really makes this possible for me to do these kind of trades with people. So thanks, man. I'm gonna put links down to his channel, of course, and again, thanks to Anthony for doing this trade. He's an awesome YouTuber. He's going for a complete GameCube collection, which I think I've mentioned before, but he's looking for a lot of different kind of GameCube games, just basically anything that he doesn't have already. So really cool guy. You do have to check out his channel, and of course there's going to be links down below. This is my second trade with him and he's never let me down. So far so good. He's got 100% cred on my most wanted list kind of thing. Like, he really is a YouTuber that is a man of his word kind of thing. So go check out his channel. Like I said, I'll put links down below. So I'll get started on this. He actually threw in a few freebies, which I always appreciate. The first one here is NFL Blitz 2002 for the Game Boy Advance. Sorry about the lighting, I haven't quite figured it out here yet. You can see the change in the background here, which I'll get to in a future video, but that is a game there that I didn't have in my collection, so pretty cool. I don't really know how it plays out on the Game Boy Advance, but something I'm willing to check out, and nice and clean, so that's pretty cool right there. He also sent me a copy of a game which I already have in my collection, but I think this one might be in better shape, and so that's pretty awesome, because I do like to upgrade and things like that when I get the opportunity. And it's Asteroids for the PlayStation 1, and I really do enjoy this game. Actually, it's quite fun and quite challenging, so if you have a chance to go check it out. I really like these PS1 reboots, the ones that took classic games and kind of changed them a little bit, but kind of kept the feel of the original sort of ideas. Things like Frogger and the Pong game and stuff like that, which are usually cheap titles and things like that, but really tons of fun. You should check them out. Don't just go by the price or whatever on them, because they're pretty sweet games. But that one there is in like really good shape, so it might actually be an upgrade for the one I have, so I'll have to check that out. But thanks again, man, that's really wicked. And this also might be an upgrade. I do have this in my collection already. Mine's actually complete, but this might be an upgrade for mine, and it's a Sega Genesis title, which I don't know if you can see it there because of the lighting, but it's Batman Returns. So it's in really decent shape, that's for sure, and it might actually be an upgrade of mine. I'm trying to see if I actually have that one already. Should be able to find it pretty easy. Yeah, I do have Batman Returns already, but still, thanks again, man, that's wicked. And then this is something I'd never even seen before, but when I went through this box or whatever and checked everything out, this is something I checked out some gameplay footage on it, and this is actually a very interesting platforming game. Check it out, like go check out some videos on it or whatever, but it's pretty cool. It's called Beware the Ultimate Evil Warlock, and that's for the Genesis as well, and that's in pretty decent shape as well, so really nice. Thanks again, man, I really appreciate those like little throw-ins and freebies and things like that. Now here's getting to the things that I knew were coming my way kind of thing, and really happy with this trade. The first thing I'll show you here is the Grinch for PlayStation 1. I didn't have this already. It looks pretty cool, like another platformer puzzler kind of idea, so looks like a lot of fun, 3D environment and stuff like that, but still pretty cool. I'll have to check it out, and I'm a huge fan of like Grinch related stuff. Actually, I really every Christmas, like, I gotta watch the Grinch kind of thing. I just have a lot of fond memories of it from when I was a kid. So, and that one there's in like really decent shape, maybe like a couple small little scratches on it, but really good shape. So super wicked, and something I didn't have already, which is really nice. Moving on from there, I also picked up a copy from him of Contra, which I already have in my collection, but I was just trying to even things out or whatever, so I went for this. And it came with a dust sleeve, which is really nice because I need those. I'm trying to, and you can't really see, well, I guess you can see, my NES collection. I'm trying to get dust sleeves for all of my games, just because they're sitting on those shelves back there, and I think they'd look nicer if they were all sleeved. So I'll be able to use that as some trade fodder, and it might actually be an upgrade because it is in like really nice shape. So I'll see if that's an upgrade for the one that I have, and trade off the one I don't, and end up having a dust sleeve for, you know, things in my collection. That's sweet. Here's something I really wanted to get my hands on. A cool Xbox title. Haven't seen it out in the wild yet, so really happy to add this into the collection. It's Fatal Frame for the original Xbox, and this is pretty cool. It's like your primary weapon. If you don't know about this one, I mean, if you're an Xbox fan or, you know, have played them on the PlayStation 2 and things like that, you might know about this game, but basically your weapon is a camera and instead of like a gun or something like that. So it's a survival horror to like the extreme kind of thing, because, you know, you're walking around with like a camera instead of an actual weapon, and basically the way you do damage is like how well of a picture you take. So it's kind of cool. Interesting concept, that's for sure. This is obviously the first one in the series, and there's other ones as well, which I'd love to get my hands on. I don't know if they made them all for the Xbox. If they did, this would be the system I'd want to get it on. I really wish they would do HD remakes of this series. You know, put it on like the, well, wouldn't do me any good on one of the more modern gen consoles, but if they had made like a PS3 or Xbox 360 re-release of these in like HD, that would have been pretty sweet. This one here is not complete, but that's not a big deal. Down the line, hopefully I can find a, you know, a manual or whatever for that one. And the disc on it, it looks like it's been resurfaced, but hey, as long as it plays, I'm pretty happy with that. So really awesome game there to pick up for sure. If you have not checked out Fatal Frame, go check it out, and thanks again, man, to have that one, you know, up for trade for me. And moving along, there's some Super Nintendo games, and a couple of these I'm really excited about. The first one here is The Great Circus Mystery, starring Mickey and Minnie. Pretty cool. I don't really know a whole lot about this title necessarily, but it's in really good shape, like really excellent condition. So I'll just you know, clean it up a little bit more, just because I'm really particular about it. But and that will go over on my SNES side of things. So really sweet right there. The next one is also another Mickey Mouse game. It's The Magical Quest starring Mickey Mouse. This is a really cool platformer, and the label on that is just beautiful. Really interesting platformer. I was checking out gameplay of it. So, you know, Capcom title or whatever. So pretty cool right there. Again, check that one out. Thanks again, man. Those are in such good shape. It's amazing. Here's something I wanted for my collection, and locally, people have just been going like crazy on pricing this one out. So, you know, I made it part of this trade, which really benefited me a lot, I think, to do it this way. And it's Joe and Mac for the Super Nintendo. So really sweet there. Something I wanted to check out, never had an opportunity before this. So, I mean, I could have emulated it, I guess, but never got around to it. So really cool to get that one for the collection as well. Something that I was kind of kept my eye out for, but never really saw it in the wild. And then the last one here is something I've basically wanted to get since I started my Super Nintendo collection. Like I pointed to it before, it's back there. You can see the size of this collection here, and I never came across this game at a reasonable price. So I'm really happy that I was able to trade with Anthony to get this, and that's Super Punch-Out, which is really wicked. The next thing I'm looking for actually is Mike Tyson's Punch-Out for my NES collection, because the one I have is like the label's all beat up and everything like that. But this one's in really nice shape, as are all the Super Nintendo games that he had. So just a little bit of cleaning, just because I'm like that. But really great. Thanks again, man. So all that stuff, you know, wonderful trade, extras thrown in, just stand-up guy kind of thing. You know, it's sort of like a one-for-one trade kind of deal. He's not trying to, you know, profit from you or whatever. And I'm not like that either. When I'm doing a trade, it's like, you know, even quality here. So that's the idea behind it. And if you get a chance to do a trade with Anthony, go check it out. You know, if you got extra GameCube titles, hit him up. You never know what he's looking for. Some of the games that he got off of me were like pretty common, or you know, not really high priced games, a lot of them, and he's willing to take them because he needs them for his collection. So if he needs something that you have and you're trying to, you know, get rid of it, I think that would be a good time to contact him. Can't guarantee you're going to be able to work out a deal with him necessarily, but if he's interested, he'll probably do a deal with you. You know, make sure you contact him or whatever. I'll put links down below. Like I said, all stand-up guys, again, thanks again Longshot for your help with this, and that's all I gotta say about that. So thanks again for watching. If you haven't subscribed to either of their channels, go ahead and do it. Feel free to thumbs up their videos, comment on theirs as well, and I'll see you all later.